I still had hair, it'd be completely white.
Alright, so we're back in the Elder Scrolls Online, because it looks like it's going to storm like crazy out. So I don't know how long it's going to, the power will be on. So we'll just stream this until, something goes boom. The last time we were able to get pretty good distance in this, so I was pretty happy. Let's see, four champion levels, that's pretty good. Overall, not terrible. Looking at a ton of levels to gain. Let's see where we're at with our battle mage, Lysara Lionne. Kind of want to get rid of the cemetery thing. It's kind of bothering me, the guy talking to me. It's kind of weirding me out here, man. Let's see here. So it's way over there. See, I'm over here. Just got that done. Now we gotta go way over there.
That's why we tell them stories.
Perfectly safe, you said.
So here we go. See, we're cool.
For glory!
Glory, glory. Glory, 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 glory. A little buffage there. Bring him down. Bring it down. Down it's brought. Nice. Mine the ore.
This is a great area for
So already we've accomplished something.
Let's go!
Okay. Hopefully this just doesn't, end me outright. Well, it didn't, so that's a good start. What else is a good start? Fighting a world boss and winning. Heck yeah. Also, we're in the stable, so stable master.
Hello.
There we go. Our riding skill has increased.
for a little trip?
Not really. Let's just head to the middle. We'll take care of business here. Pretty sure I can get up here and get our store going. Alright.
I've heard of your deeds in fair traveler. That was just as well done.
See, the NPCs are actually loading in here. Let's see. So we'll go here and then hop over there. And that's what we'll do. Because I want those done. I want this quest done. Yeah, it was awesome to get that world boss done. It was the first one in this area. And you see, we're doing okay. We're not doing terribly right now. We're in Grotwood.
Common misconception.
Maneuvering
There are
ourselves.
many who do. Fortunately, the practice seems to be losing favor. With the formation of the Dominion, it may be a difficult tradition to maintain.
A pity. Even a brief hunt through the Valenwood would yield prey worthy of hungry cat's claws.
Marthy, you worship Daedra?
No, no. But it is a romantic notion, is it not?
No.
Let's continue on.
What do you think you'll make with that?
Literally money. And that's about it. Just money. I'm not a huge fan of this situation here. Delve. I see you, Delve. Alright.
Courage brings victory. You're never content to rest on your laurels. I admire that.
Thank you. I've beaten a world boss and gained a champion level. We're doing well. If this is the same dungeon over and over and over, I don't know what I'll do. Do 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 do. I feel like I've done this mine. Like the last time I played, I did this mine. Why did it not register? like 100% sure I've done this.
Attack! You've got a knack for stumbling across those things.
It's fairly simple kills. I mean, they're just thunderbugs. So that's one nice thing. I mean, I may have done this already, I feel like, but good experience. Doing damage in the mine. It's not hurting anything.
The day will be ours! That's over with, I suppose.
Might as well collect my new daily reward. There we go. Might as well get some experience while I'm waiting for these things to regenerate. How exciting. See, here's the Sky Shard. I've done this. Yeah, you're gonna be kidding me. I've already done this. I'm not sitting here waiting because some stupid thing doesn't spawn that I've already beaten. This is dumb. The proof is in the fact that I did that. Okay, it should be respawning now. There it is. I beat it again. I mean, he gave me a soul gem, so he gave me a respawn, which is nice. Okay. So that was kind of annoying. I'm not super thrilled with that. The game's inability to register the fact that I beat this dungeon. There's no reason it should say that I didn't. I've beaten it twice now. I've taken the Sky Shard and I've beaten the end boss twice. That should be enough. I haven't found a chest. Yeah, see, it's showing I beat it. Whatever. You know, I beat it. I'm not going to sit there and complain. I'm just going to go. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to get this graveyard done. I do needs to get me some insects. There we go. This is something I could see me playing like for 6 hours straight. Obviously we're not doing that tonight. It's a work night. I've been playing this for what, 20 minutes? Just about. Play it for another 3 hours. So play it for about 3.5 hours. That ain't bad. Last night we did some Dragon Quest. Tonight we do some ESO. Tomorrow probably back to Dragon Quest, and we'll just alternate. And then on the weekend, obviously, we do our 2 or 3 Skyrim runs. Because we gotta have our Skyrim runs. People lose their minds. Lore book.
Do you smell that? The air here. It's almost sweet. Be wary. There are vampires about. And that smell means they're on the prowl. It's best you
Nice.
don't wander alone.
Who are you?
I lead a small band of vampire hunters. We heard rumors of an infestation of the feral monsters in this region. But we didn't realize just how bad it was until we arrived. A powerful vampire lord and his clan are terrorizing the region.
What do you intend to
Going
do?
to kill as many of them as we can, until they overtake us, or we've wiped them out. You
Seems
look like
reasonable.
You can hold your own in a fight. We can always use more help if you're interested. Good.
Sure.
4 hunters is better than 3 any day.
Where's the rest of your
Closer
team?
than you might think. You want to meet them?
Certainly.
Zungard, Agalir, come meet our new friend.
No need to shout, Subon.
Always ready to help.
We already know Bastion.
Are you ready to take the sword to these aberrations? Oblivion's own children. That's
Yeah, I'm
all I
ready.
need to know. Anyone who tries to harm us will answer to my blade.
A new recruit, eh? I hope you can keep pace. The blood will run fast and thick when the vampires attack, and I can't watch your back and mine.
Do you expect a
God,
lot of
I
resistance?
hope so. But don't let Ogalier hear me say it. Superstitious Redguard. I say you don't become a vampire hunter if you don't like taking risks. The more they fight, the more fun it is.
Looks like you've made your introductions. Time to get to work.
How exactly is this gonna work?
Pay close attention. I'll try to be brief, but if we don't all focus on doing our job, we're as good as dead. The vampires in this area are controlled by a single powerful vampire lord. He likely sired most of them himself.
What's
Take
the
this
plan?
bloodstone. Don't lose it. It has the power to turn water to blood and whip up a ferocious hunger in the most sated vampire. When the time is right, we're going to use it to lure the vampire lord out of his hidey hole. Listen closely. This is the plan. We're going to lay a trap in the abandoned village of the hill. Zungarg, you guard the west gate.
No one's getting by me.
Agalir, you're on the ridge by the east gate.
May the divines guide my bow.
I'll take the north. Our new friend will use the bloodstone to lay the bait in the well at the center of town.
I love this part.
Drop the bloodstone into the well. Blood will spout forth, and it'll draw the vampires out of hiding. We'll be waiting to cut them down. The vampire lord won't sit by while we thin his flock. If you see him, whistle. If everyone's ready, let's get into position.
Whoever kills the fewest bloodsuckers buys the drinks.
Don't joke, lest the divines punish your frivolity.
You filled entire graveyards.
Excuse me. Did you know my husband? What brings you to my husband's grave? I don't think we ever met.
No, I heard he died
My
suddenly. What
husband
happened?
was a guard for a merchant caravan. One day, he found a magic amulet on a dead man laying in the road. Almost overnight, he became despondent. And when he spoke, he could only talk about the bandits he had killed while defending the caravan.
Was there anything that helped him?
Nothing worked. I even paid to have the origin of the amulet divined. Learned it was crafted in Cormount. Surprisingly, my husband volunteered to go. He was found dead not far from town the next day, and the amulet was gone. If you have
found
the
the amulet.
I suggest you find a way to be rid of it as soon as possible, before you lose the will to even try.
Okay, there's that. Let's go over here and unlock this thing, because why not?
That should come in handy.
It might.
The divines were in a good mood when they made this place.
Oh, it's a log. Those orcs have two kind. Get this, each hired me to kill the other, so I took their gold, poisoned them both, and set their lodge on fire to make it look accidental. Never kill an orc's chief wife before. Today I killed 2. Saw Mormorant, the Red Fur trading post today. She's Barkbite Chief's 3rd wife. I dropped hints she's in charge because of me, but nothing stuck. She doesn't have a foul bone in her body. Felt wrong to push her, so I wished her a good day. Must be getting soft. Alright then. Let's see here. Journal. Let's go ahead and get into position. I mean, I'm still mining, so whatever. Hey, look. We didn't find a single one of these last playthrough.
Let's keep our eyes open for a tavern where we can spend that.
Hey, I'm kind of happy we found that. I'm not mad. It's good stuff. There's some vampires and we want to take care of those. We do not like the undead. That is something we're not fans of. No love for the undead. So we must finish them. Essentially a tiger. I don't know why you're here. We're not in Khajiit lands. Saving, why am I being attacked by a tiger?
Take you!
Let's go over here and get this thing. We'll wait here a few minutes, see what happens.
do you think you'll make with that?
Nothing, but I can't be doing some stuff while I'm waiting for this to run. I have to just sit there and be like, come on already. Take that much. Taking a troll down ain't a bad thing.
Even an old sack might have treasure inside.
It did have some platinum in it.
Find anything?
Not really. Nothing of any value, at least. Ain't no reason not to be taking stuff.
Huzzah!
I'm just curious what kind of damage I can do against him. He's not doing a huge... Now I've actually got a chance. Oh, dang, I died. Right here. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't die because we've almost got him.
Careful! That one looks dangerous. We got him under 100 now. Now he's going down. Got him. Beaten 2 world bosses now. I died on that one, but I got the soul gem back from beating the boss, so that's good. So I didn't lose too much in this effort here. Looks like I've recovered everything.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Got it. Nice.
That might be useful.
Cool. It might be. It might not be. All I know is I win.
Run out!
Nothing yet. It's alright, we got a world boss speed. Pretty good for ourselves, I'd say. I almost said I died. That sucked.
That's it. Are you hurt?
Heck no. All these guys are gonna pay for their incidents. Go on in here and mess them up.
Look out!
Here we
They're coming
go.
from the stables! I hear something in the old smithy. Stay sharp.
Dead vampire, dead vampire.
Hey! Get back over here!
Gotcha, we
That's the
win.
last of
Good
them.
job, us.
Good work. Damn it.
Like, where'd he go?
Wrong. The Vampire Lord should have appeared by now. Where are Zungarg and Agalir?
Haven't seen
in
him.
their places. The plan was working perfectly. This doesn't bode well. I'll go west and see if I can find Zungarg. You go to the East Gate and look for Agalir. But keep your guard up. There's no end to vampire tricks.
Agreed. Oh wow.
Oh no! Not Agalir!
Yeah, he's super dead.
No. Not Agalir! I'm such a fool. Clearly the Vampire Lord saw through our trap. Agalir's death is on my head.
Did you find Zungarg?
No body either. That's no comfort. When dealing with
That means
vampires,
he's a vampire lord.
the lack of a body usually only means one thing. A pray I'm wrong.
What do we
need
do
to
now?
keep looking for Zungarg. And if he's... Oh, praise Stendar! There he is! I never thought I'd be so happy to see that stupid orc in all my days.
I followed the vampire lord right to his lair. It's in the cave, north of town.
Quick, follow him! Slay the vampire lord! For Agalir!
So pretty much ain't becoming a vampire unless I pay for it. All these vampires are going down, because why the heck not? We got here Rubididor. And some more
That should come in
vampires.
handy.
What a shame.
The day is ours!
Heck yeah.
There's always something new to learn. Taste our steel!
Alright, death to the vampires. These are blood fiends, but same thing. I'm just happy I found some chests. That's kind of nice. Last stream we didn't find any, and that was kind of rough. Made Messiah. There's some eggs. Older. Not much of a hag. Taking care of vampires. Yeah, yeah. Man, what a day. This is hunting vampires. That's what you want to be doing at the end of the night. Tell you what. I'll mine some more. Heck yeah. Wouldn't be much of a mine without
As I
ore.
fear. Turn! You'll pay for this vampire scum!
Split up!
He's dead.
Meet me outside. I need to get out of here.
Okay. Sorry about your friend, but it was pretty easy to tell that he was a bad guy. You're a terrible judge of character.
So that's it then. The vampire lord is dead. As are Zungarg and Agalir. I've lost partners before, but you never get used to it. I feel responsible.
What are you gonna do
I'll
now?
bury my friends. Then, I suppose I'll seek out more companions in the next vampire lair. I can't rest until this scourge is wiped from Tamriel. Zungarg and Agalir felt the same. Thank you
Until
for
one
your
of them
help,
turned.
friend.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the thing. I'm always down for a thing. It's nice to have a thing. I wiped out the vampire brood. I'm a good person. go there. Just have this sneaking suspicion. Well, I tried.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Well, yes, it is. Looky there. Bad sure.
Victory is cruel. Defeat is worse.
So much to report. A fellow seeker of knowledge. I can tell by the glint in your eye. The Reliquary of Stars is a marvelous find, is it not?
What's interesting about the ruin?
Recently came alive, though perhaps awake is the more appropriate word. One of my fellow Mages Guild scholars leads the excavation if you care to learn more. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Lionne or her assistants in quite some time.
Should that concern you?
It's a bit troubling. Say, would you happen to be headed into the ruins? I have this report to finish, but if you could check on Lionne, it'd set my mind at ease. I'd love to chat more, but I really must finish this report. My fellows in the Elden Root Mages Guild are chomping at the bit to learn more of our findings.
I've just heard something called
Yes,
the Heart of Amarillo.
Every dabbler in proto-alien literature knows. Many believe it's a metaphorical contrivance, but Lionne thinks it's located in the walls of this ruin. If she wants to end such a promising career, more funding for the rest of us. Ooh, I'm sure she can explain her ridiculous theories better than I.
Bye.
You fought the agents of Mehrunes Dagon and won. The savior of Firsthold.
Did I? Yeah. Neat. So I got all the eyeballs. So that gives me 7 out of 7 of those, 3 of those, 2 out of 3 of those, 2 out of 3 of those, 2 out of 6, 9 out of 16, 25 out of 32, 3 out of 8, 7 out of 10. Okay.
I have little time to waste.
It's fun because I know how many quests we have to do, and that just excites it's like, yeah, we have thousands of quests to do. Not dozens or hundreds, thousands.
If you're trying to sneak up on me, you have some competition. These flying books can be maddeningly silent when they want to be.
Flying books sneak up on
Sometimes
you?
in pairs. They slam shut on your ear tips, then flutter off. It seems half the library has tormented us since we tripped the wards. I've been trying to settle things down, but it's slow going without my assistance. Tedrini headed to explore the Flesh Gardens. Once the wards broke, I sent Behilir to fetch him. Neither returned. Mages Guild protocol says I should remain in place until aid arrives. I'm hoping that's you.
I'll
Do
find
be
your
careful
assistance.
out there. These books are harmless enough, but they aren't the only things flitting about in the dark.
What do you
Everything
mean?
was quiet when we arrived, but bones and other refuse littered the halls. With the wards broken, it wouldn't surprise me if more than books are moving about.
Why did the Mages Guild come to the
The
Reliquary of
secrets in the
Stars?
Reliquary of Stars were long ago uncovered, save one. Incredible amounts of magicka coursed through its walls, even when the ruins remained dormant. Until recently, this was thought to be a peculiarity of its construction.
What
It
changed?
all goes back to Enumeril, one of the greatest Ayleid architects of the First Era. He built the Great Seal of Bellerata and the Orrery at Eldenroot. Then recently, we uncovered proof that he constructed the archives in the Reliquary of Stars.
What's so interesting about
put
that?
his heart into his work. Literally, if the stories have the right of it. It powered the Orrery at Eldenroot until it was lost. That's the source of power here, you see? It's what we hope to recover. Think of the potential applications.
Well, I'm looking for that
Are
heart.
you then? The Magus Guild petitioned the court of King Camoran Eridan for months before we were allowed to excavate. And now you hope to waltz through and collect the heart of Enumeril for yourself. Why would you possibly need it?
Queen Ira needs it to finish her ratification ceremony.
I suppose that's a good enough reason. We've scoured the
Duh.
ruins from top to bottom and haven't seen so much as a glimmer. But if we do find it, the Mages Guild would be more than happy to aid Queen Irene.
That's nice. All of wisdom. All of wisdom turns into Hall of Death. Let's see, read it. My love, I can stand no longer. I thought to rebuke you. My heart yearns for your touch. To utter such words aloud is sacrilege, so I put these words down in hopes that you find them. Find my second page, and you will find the mates. Okay. Forbidden love. And we'll do this for another 45 minutes or so. Because I kind of want to play some Dragon Quest. We'll definitely finish this mission.
Blasted
Oh, look,
Sarxes.
there it is.
I know I shouldn't have. Oh, another one?
If you love me as truly as you profess, come to me. I will wait for you forever if I must. A piece of me awaits for you, unlocked by the mates of metal. Look for the silver coffer. probably talk to him because he's
That's the last of them.
Hello? You aren't an illusion, are you?
No, Leonardo
Thank the
sent me.
stars. You have to get me out of here. It seems I set off an ancient trap, but I think I've determined how those strange lights channel their energy, and how to turn it against them.
Oh, how do you expect to do
Once
that?
trapped, strange creatures covered in eyes and tentacles descended from above. They reinforced the sconces with foul magic from their largest eyes. Those eyes are key. Extract one and use it to refocus the lights. It should break the binding.
What sort of creatures are they?
Daedra, I expect. The horrors of Oblivion are my specialty. You'll know those floating beasts if you see them. They have many tentacles and seem quite nimble, like netches but covered in eyeballs.
Sounds terrifying. Look, they're back. I get to go after them again. They call them watchers. It's older.
Sheath your weapons. The battle is won.
Why won't you come to me, my love?
The worth of a book is measured by what you carry away from it. To arms!
You hold my lock of hair, yet you are not him. Why follow the words of another? Do you bring me a message from him? Is he delayed?
No, your lover's
Oh,
long
no.
dead.
I hoped we would join together in one last embrace before triggering our death with my voice. But I whispered his name aloud as I waited. Was that enough to collapse the stones? I should go now.
Practice makes the master.
My love, we cannot be together. I am Ayleid, you are a mere slave. I am 1,000 times your better. The world knows this. I know this. Even you know this in your simple way. But do not despair. I found a way for us to be equal in all things. Nothing shall keep us apart. She's gonna kill them both. That's pretty messed up.
You need to keep moving.
Blasted Xarxes. I know I shouldn't have... Oh, another one? Acquiring a Daedra's eyeball is a disgusting request, but it will release the... Thought they were going to fall off. I'm glad the eyeball was worth it. So good when a theory works in practice, you know?
You weren't certain it would
certainly
work?
It was a good theory. All part of the scholarly process, my friend. But never mind that. I should thank you for your timely rescue. I'll head back to our camp. I cannot wait to tell Rinaldo what happened here.
What about
I spent the
Tendril?
first half of my day suspended in an elaborate alien light trap that you disabled with a slimy Daedra eyeball. I'd prefer to avoid any further excitement.
Nice guy. Happy to take down a watcher. I'm just gonna call it a beholder, because that's what it is.
That's got it!
Although I can't stand it any longer, though they rebuked my heart, Yoren's touch, something, something, something.
Move, now!
A little confused, but that's okay if we're doing alright. Alright, they're dead now. You're fine. Out the door we go. So we got that one done.
Oh, nice to sit down again. I suppose I'd have rotted away.
You wouldn't know anything about proto-alien literature, would you? I can't be certain.
I seem to be a little turned around here. Just a little. So we're gonna go straight through. I think that will get me where I need to go. There, I want to go this way. I want to find her. Like I said, I have a half hour left, so I can get this done. And I might just keep doing this. I don't know. I might put a Dragon Quest off till tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling.
So soon after the other. If it would hold still, I could capture its likeness. So many fleshlings running through the halls. Such obstruction. treacherous creatures. You seem a fine specimen. I don't think I have one of your kind in my garden.
Looking for Tangerini.
And it speaks. I just finished texturing some of my finest work between you and me, though you couldn't possibly appreciate the detail.
Yeah, how do we get him out of here?
You need to entertain me. There are a variety of chests throughout the gardens. I placed your friend's soul in one of them. See if you find it before my posing retinue tears you to pieces.
Who are you?
The caretaker. I preserve everything against the ravages of time. Scrolls and books are easy. But the aliens themselves, they resisted at first, but they saw things my way in time. Have a look around you.
These statues are
They
aliens?
used to be. Turning a body to stone is easy. The trick is keeping the mind intact. If they hadn't settled into place so many years ago, I'd introduce you to my former masters. Pity.
You look like a ghost.
Hardly. My masters found there were certain difficulties in allowing me to roam this place unfettered. So they split me from my body. In this form I can go where I please, but I can't touch anything directly. It's quite upsetting.
What are you
The
exactly?
caretaker.
Okay. Whatever.
I am not afraid of you.
Where do those things come to life? Found it. Don't care about the rest. Sucks to be them. Don't really feel bad for the aliens. They kinda suck. Let's see. A statue of a male love, significantly less worn than the others. Press the gem containing Tadria's soul to his forehead.
Slime! You'll rule the... What? You're not... And I'm... What happened?
A person turns you into a statue.
Why does that name sound familiar? Perhaps... No. I've lost it. Wait! Where is Larinalda?
She's at your camp. She sent me to find you.
Good. That's good. Then it hasn't been too long. I really should head back. Get my bearings. Don't worry about me. I know the way back.
I'm not worried about you, and I'm sure as heck getting out of here. Apparently I'm going this way. Why? I don't know. Not really shut to me.
That was easy.
Come and take us!
You see, we're just taking spectral ghosts down. There we go.
Ah, good. Everyone back in one place. I was beginning to worry.
I rescued
And
your
not a
assistants.
moment too soon. I managed to subdue one of the tomes. It's proven most enlightening. The Reliquary of Stars was created to preserve knowledge. This we already knew. But the book speaks of a deeper level, closed off from the rest of the ruin. I suspected the Heart of Enumeral was hidden somewhere in the ruin, and now I know where. If this description is accurate, the entrance lies somewhere in the Hall of Might. But there's something else. Would you come with me?
Sure.
Rocks. Rocks with eyes. I went to get a closer look, and then she...
Erratically since his return. This should be far enough. When you went searching for my assistants, did you see anyone else? Anyone intelligent, I mean. Spectres don't count.
There's a Daedra in the Flesh Gardens.
That's what I was afraid of. The book mentions her specifically, some sort of caretaker. Her specialty was... well, there's no easy way around it. She controlled the minds of others. It seems even the Aliads feared her.
Do you think she's controlling your system?
Maybe. Tedrini hasn't been the same since he returned. He's normally so enthusiastic about his studies, but he's withdrawn into himself. It's downright unsettling watching him suffer like this. I'd like to run some simple tests for signs of Daedric influence. While I do so, would you bring Behilir with you to search the Hall of Might? I suspect the Heart of Enumeral lays within its walls. Wonderful.
All right.
If this tome is correct, there's a passageway hidden in the library. I'm sure you and Behilir will find it.
I heard my name.
Okay.
What do you need?
Behilir, our friend needs your help in the Hall of Might.
The Hall of Might? So you think we found it? Oh, exhilarating. Lead away, my friend.
Gotta enjoy his enthusiasm. Let's go.
Where are they coming from? Incredible! Simply stunning!
You are very easily amused. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just you're very easily amused.
They made their choices. A fight?
What is that?
Good.
Flesh etcher knocked you.
Well done! This looks promising. Let's start searching. Must be around here somewhere. Over here! There's a draft coming from this bookcase!
First try.
To the numeral. I never thought I'd hold it.
In my own two hands. Well, puppet hands count as my hands. The power. It's exquisite. And I have you to thank. And now, I really must take this Bayhelia puppet for a stroll. Let's see how fast it can run.
You're paralyzed. Don't think. Move.
I'm in. After all these years.
I didn't see that coming.
The mortals will suffer. I'll make them. I don't have time for this. This really is too easy.
Bayhelia, what are you doing? What happened? Why did Bayhelia sound so strange?
Yeah, she controls him. She has a
Bayhelia
heart.
suggested Tadrini was under her control. A ruse, and one I should have seen. But if Ukezi has the heart of an Umriel, she can use it to restore her spirit to her body. We have to get it back.
Did you see where she went?
We've never been able to open it, and I don't know where it leads. Quickly, after her. I'll attempt to restore the wards here, should you fail. We can't allow a Daedra to wreak havoc with the heart of a Numeril.
Goodbye. Leave me little choice. I have much to annihilate, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with Elder Scrolls Online, because I can see myself getting tired in an hour. So we'll see. I'm just gonna keep playing this. Plus I'm having fun. And that is the key to having fun.
Shift. Yes, it's working. I can feel it. Where is that ugly thing? Ancient? You? Again? What? What's happening?
I don't know.
That's it. Are you hurt? No remorse!
You'll have to try harder than that. You think me defeated so easily?
No, but I like the mechanics.
Courage brings victory.
No, not again.
Interesting. I did find a lore book, which is nice. Neat. So we've beaten this area. I'll be right back. Just had to grab a quick snack there.
You! I hadn't thought you'd make it out alive. Casey must have been formidable alone. With the heart of a numeral in her hands, I can hardly imagine. You do have it, don't you?
Yep.
Wonderful. When all the flying books fell, I knew it had left the ruins. I'll return it to the Elden Root Mages Guild, per our agreement with the king. We won't need to worry about Daedra finding it there.
Use it directly to the orrery.
So they're really going through it, are they? I'd pay my weight in gold to see the orrery working. I'll personally ensure it reaches there without further trouble, don't you fear. After I return it to the orrery, perhaps I can research its properties once the ceremony is complete. If the Queen allows, of course. I'm not one to stand in the way of royalty.
Cool, I got a skill point and
there's always something new to learn.
I guess so.
That was easy.
And a free champion point there, plus another champion point. So you see if we got that done. We're gonna head towards our fast travel point because it's important. Fast travel points are important. That's a ton.
Are you
looking for trouble. We've observed your travels in need of your particular talents. Our eyes are everywhere in Grotwood. We've fixed them upon you for some time. We're in need of an outsider, unknown in Cormount. Someone with versatility. I'm privileged to be a Vine Dusk Ranger. We report directly to King Camoran Eridon, ruler of the Wood Elves. We protect his rule against all threats, without or within. The Blacktrap Rebellion, for one. Though nearly broken at the Dominion's formation, its last remnants plague Cormount. With your help, we can finally end our civil war. If you're agreeable, I'll open a portal to our base of operations. Give me a moment to open the portal. There you go. Quickly now. Enter the portal.
You, sir, are mistaken.
I've heard tales of your valor at Esduin. Bravely. Fancy a drink? Or maybe 2? Or 10? It's such a good day for a nice drink. There's really only Rondrine, but he's been retired for a while now.
There is much to do. I gotta recover 480 gold for one thing. Do 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 do. Interesting. Is there a smith somewhere? In we go.
If you are looking for custom jewelry, you should know I'm retired. My amulet!
Make
Tell
the
me,
amulet?
did it do its work? Did the Argonians suffer? The
What
brigand
Argonian?
who killed my son! It took all my resources to make that amulet and track him down. You see, I'm not a strong or violent man, but I do know my craft. That amulet is my masterpiece.
How does it work?
Magnifies the guilt of taking a life, slowly overwhelming the wearer with grief until he takes his own life. It's a little bit of poetry, if I do say so myself. Although it's been so long, I was beginning to doubt it worked.
I didn't find it on an Agronian.
That can't be! You're lying! The Argonian sent you, didn't he? He's not dead at all, is he?
Found this journal near the amulet.
This isn't right. This person obviously did not deserve to die. What have I done? Give me the amulet. I made it impossible to give away, but I created it, so you should be able to give it to me. I thank you for bringing me closure on my son's killer. I know what I have to do now. It's my turn to wear the amulet now. If anyone is guilty, if anyone deserves it, it's me.
Why would you do that?
I created this abominable object. It's only fitting that I am destroyed by it. It's justice.
I'm gonna destroy it.
Gods! How was I so blind? My revenge only brought more pain into the world. I guess death is a poor substitute for justice, after all. You're right. I must end this diseased cycle. I must destroy the amulet.
Alright.
Never again! It is done. No one shall ever suffer at the hands of this accursed creation again.
Are you gonna be alright?
No one else should suffer my folly. Thank you, and please take this for your troubles.
Alright. Money and a ring. We'll take it. I'd say it's pretty good.
Can I help you?
Well, no, probably not. Unless you're gonna point me towards a blacksmith, you're not really gonna help me.
Hold. If you care to quash the remnants of the Black Sap, give me a moment to open the portal. There you go. Quickly now, enter the portal.
I entered the portal.
The portal transfer is complete.
Good. It's who we've been expecting. You're in no danger here. Cormount is where the Black Sap Rebellion began. With your help, Cormount will be where it ends. The Vine Dusk Rangers need you to flush out the Black Sap leaders. Killing them will only fuel the flames of rebellion. They must be brought into custody. After General Andare broke their backs, we pacified the remnants of the Black Sap. Every rebel in Grotwood knows our faces. But not yours. Your anonymity allows you to get close and capture their leaders.
This is a local rebellion.
Black Sap hate the king, but they have less love for the Dominion. We know they're planning something. Given their methods, it'll be loud and bloody. We can't allow this to fester. But if we capture its leaders, the rebellion ends overnight. Loranir is strong as an ox and just as proud. His brother Lorchant seems to have more eyes in Grotwood than we do. Both are sons of Gelthior, cousin to King Camoran Eredon, traitor to his people, and the prisoner for whom this place was built.
Has Gelthior told you anything
Nothing
about
we
his
didn't
sons?
know already. Gelthior is the king's cousin, so we're forbidden from using harsher methods. More's the pity. If you care to question him yourself, do so before you leave. You won't return here unless his sons are in hand.
How am I supposed to track down
Meet with
Gelthier's
Tritane
sons?
Eardell, our agent in Cormount. It took months, but she identified locals connected to the Black Sap. She'll get you started.
Oh,
Once you've departed, Farinor will seal the portal. None must know we're holding Gelthior at this location. Or that he's alive, for that matter. I've spent much of the past year as caretaker here, but I'll answer as best I can. We needed a place where none could find Gelthior. So we dug out a remote alien ruin, set up this prison, and then caved in the entrance. The only way in or out is through Farinor's portals. So to answer your question, we're nowhere.
Why are you holding
We
Gelthior
barely
here?
won the Civil War. Gelthior would sit the throne if Queen Irene hadn't answered our call for aid. Once we'd captured the leader of the Black Sap, we knew we couldn't risk his escape. So we brought him here, to this hole in the ground.
What do you plan to do with Kelthir
We'll hold
and
them
his
here
sons?
until King Camoran Eredon says otherwise. If the heroes of the Black Sap vanish forever, their followers have nothing to rally behind. Then rebellion fades to memory. We all get to live on with our lives.
Why can't the Dominion
The king
handle
is
this?
responsible for his own people, so it falls to the king's soldiers to handle all local matters. But just in case the Black Sap get any ideas, Dominion camps are stationed just outside of Cormount. Training maneuvers, they call it.
No,
You hear that,
smart.
Kelthir? It's the last of your rebellion collapsing upon itself.
Come to mock the rightful king of the Wood Elves. Go on then, have your fun.
Questions.
Not answer me, you traitorous dog. You aren't one of Mayros' killers, that's clear. Ask your questions.
Why'd you start the
Since
rebellion?
his ascension to the throne, the king's attempts to renew our lands shows how soft he is on the Green Pact. My people need a ruler who understands the ancient compacts aren't to be discarded. As second in line to the throne, it fell to me.
Soft to the Green Pack,
Our
what does that
ancient
mean?
compact with Ifre brought splendor to the Wood Elf people. Yet this king's own Vindusk rangers are exempt. I've seen them eat roots from the ground. Disgusting. When the people called for justice, I had no choice.
Sounds like you really
Of
wanted to
course
be the
I
king.
did. How better to reaffirm the Green Pact, to keep the High Elves out of Grapwood. But General Endari ended the Black Sap when she slaughtered us at Cormat. I fear my sons can't see the rebellion is over. It's why I hope you capture them.
Why do you want me to
If
capture
the
your
full
sons?
weight of the Dominion gets involved in a local rebellion, my people will suffer. I'd rather use the Dominion's tools against them. A public trial will show our cause to be just, but only if my sons still live.
What can you
If
tell me
Lord
about your
John
sons?
knows I'm alive, he'll come peacefully. He's pragmatic and not the type to waste his life for a lost cause. Goranir is another matter. He's not the type to kill you outright, but step lightly. He's very proud, that one.
Bye. Bastion like that.
Say the word, and I'll open a portal to Cormount. Once you pass through, it will seal behind you. If you have anything to do before you leave, now is the time. I'm the
What do you do here?
Vindusk's master of portals. I've spent most of my life studying their magical intricacies. I've developed my own types of portals, the kind which can't possibly be traced. Without my expertise, none of this will be possible.
Open it. So we got a rebellion to put down. I'd say that's worth doing. There is a lot to do. This is just one of those things. Look, a book. And nuts. Now the question is, how the heck do we get up there? Ah, there we go. There's a rope ladder.
It doesn't matter if you think you saw Nathras eat a potato. I can't do anything without proof.
Thank you, Trethane. I won't have my good name sullied by this fanatic.
A year ago, we'd have buried him up to his neck for blasphemy.
Enough! I've given my ruling. Now both of you, please get on with your lives. I don't want to hear any more of this. Yes? How can I help you? You should go. The more we're seen together, the less the Black Sap will believe you're one of theirs. I'm sorry you had to witness that. I knew Cormelt's citizens were zealous about the Green Pact, but sometimes they go hunting for trouble.
Rangers told me to speak with you.
Farina said I'm to support you in tracking down Gelthior's sons. We'll start with Lorchon, the Black Sap spy master. If we capture him first, his brother Goranir will be without eyes. And before you ask, I lost it in the war.
What do you have
The Black
for
Sap
me?
Rebellion started here. It won't surprise you to learn Cormelt's citizens provide food and gold to the remnants. They use special phrases to arrange meetings. If you know the phrases, you can get to the remnants. The
What are the
phrases
phrases?
change weekly. Definitely the work of Lorchon. Lucky for you, I've done the scut work. You'll find this week's phrases in the journal next to me. I leave it to you to work out which ones to use. The Black
What
Sap
phrases are in
protects
phrase?
its own. I can't imagine they'll be happy. You'll see a list of known sympathizers in the journal. Approach them and use the right phrase to set up a meeting with Lorchon. Find me when you're done. Everything should be in the journal. Be careful. Cormant has been crawling with Black Sap.
Should connect you to the remnants, approach them, speak weekly phrase. First, the fast and the peeper swims at night. After they respond, check the weather. Should really cloud the skies, scare the peepers away. Rainy skies bring all the peepers out. Alright, let's go do this.
My husband spends so much time with his books. I can never pull him away, especially when it's time to hunt. That's strange. I haven't seen a peeper around here in quite some time.
I'd better get this right. Let's see, the Black Saps. Hold. Yeah, so.
My husband spent... That's strange. I haven't seen a peeper. Imposter!
For glory!
You leave Cormount in my stomach!
Well, that clearly wasn't it.
Everything you see comes from something that's strange. I haven't seen a peeper around here in quite some time. You aren't one of us.
Come on, run, filth!
We're doing great, by the way.
I suppose that's strange. That's true. Say, do you know why the Peeper's skin is red? Black Sap, help!
For Galthior!
Sheath your weapons. The battle is won.
I'm doing well, by the way. I'm doing really, really good. This is totally going according to plan.
I hope to be done here soon.
Talk to my father.
That's strange. I haven't seen a peep. That's true. You're a new face. What do you want?
Head
I
to the
don't want to
butcher's
meet
ground.
Lorcan.
He'll be there when he's ready. We won't speak again.
Cool. There we go.
Have you secured a meeting with Lorcan?
Supposed to meet him
Of
at the
course.
butcher's ground.
It's where General Andare cut down most of their forces.
What happened
The
with
Jade
the battle?
Dragoons struck at night, from all directions. The Black Sap never stood a chance. They tried to surrender, but General Andare had ordered her soldiers to cleanse the area. Seems the Jade Dragoons always follow orders.
Why would Lorcan want to meet in
No
the site
good
of a
reason,
massacre?
I'm sure of it. But we don't have a choice. If Lorcan shows up, you'll need to capture him. Here,
Alright, can I do
these
that?
were Galthior's rings. His sons will recognize them immediately. As soon as Lorcan puts it on, he'll be transported to the hidden prison. One of Farina's more devious enchantments.
The
He's
Master
still
of
calling
Portals?
himself that? The boy needs a hobby. He once proposed we use his portals to send the contents of our latrine into a Black Sap camp. The perfect distraction, he said. We called him the Master of Privies for a month.
Is there anything else I need to know
We
about
need
Lorcan?
Lorcan and his brother. See if you can get him to talk about where Goronir is hiding. You have a ring for each brother. Once you've captured them both, Farina will find you. And if we don't meet again, it's been an honor. Now back to my mind-numbing duties. Good luck out there.
Find the site of the massacre. Okay. It's way the heck over here. I found it. Do I have to go there now? Ooh, almost fell off a ledge. That wouldn't be pleasant. Let's not do that. Good, I can chop some wood. I've got to
That should come
collect
in
it, so I
handy.
might as well do it. Sir. As you see, we're just taking down these guys. You want to rebel? Do it on your own time. Not on mine.
I see my Black Sap are no match for you.
Even if they were sad things.
I know you're working for those Vine Dust cowards. I knew the moment you arrived in Cormount. But you wish to speak with me. Why?
I'm here to bring you justice.
I admit, I'm not one for direct confrontation. That's more Gorinir's style. I've long preferred to fade into the background, which I'll do unless you have anything of value to say.
Yeah, your father's alive. Here, take this ring.
He's been missing for the better part of the year. Everyone thought him dead. I've long suspected he lives and have an inkling of who holds him. Tell me the name of his jailer, and I'll know if you speak the truth.
Merothi is the Vine Dust Ranger who holds your father.
Very well, I wish to turn myself in. Take me to my father. If he's alive, I must speak with him. The Black Sap Rebellion needed my family to begin, and now it lives in the heart of the people. It will flourish in time. But I'd rather be at my father's side when it happens. I did surrender, yes? Shall we be off?
First, tell me where to find
My brother is in a
Gorinir.
cave on the other side of Cormount. Good luck reaching him. He has many soldiers at his command, and he's not much for talking before acting. And you should hurry before he sets his plan in motion.
Plan
As
what
I
plan?
said, he's not much for talking. Sometimes not even to me. I do know how much he loathes the Jade Butcher, and that he wants to repay the Dominion in kind. I told you where to find Gorinir. Now take me to my father.
Put on the ring.
To identify me as your prisoner, so the Vine Dust don't kill me on sight? Very well. I'm ready to go when you are. How unexpected.
Now, pull him through.
Anything useful?
Well, that was one way to do it.
Huzzah!
Let's learn some Recipar. There we go. 3 new Recipar. You guys hiding under a bridge like a troll. Head over this way, see what's going on. Is that one of the soldiers? I'm holding you to it.
That's got it! Attack!
Could you imagine being in trouble for eating a potato like that one guy
You'll
was?
make with that.
He ate a potato. The horror. The horror. It's kind of weird because those types of vegetables
Pull
are
yourself
made
together.
to be eaten. So not eating them goes against the natural order of what they're used for. So they're actually not helping nature by not eating the seeds and the veggies and all that stuff, because that's how plants, you know, reproduce, sort of, by, you know, seeds and stuff like that. So not eating that stuff's actually hurting plants. So it's very weird to have them not eat any type of greenery.
They made their
what else,
choices.
Zach?
So be it.
Sometimes manage to kill you very quickly. Fought many lurkers before. There you go, ball cut. For the weird sisters. They were weird. Here they come stuck.
Clear your mind and break the spell.
He's glitching out. Bastion's tripping. I just randomly decided to find or search that, and I found 2 recipes. Gotta love finding the recipe.
Guards, stand down! If the intruder made it here, you'll be just another notch on the scabbard!
Well, you sound like Sheogorath.
Are you with the Vine Dusk Rangers? The Justiciars? The Fighters Guild? It doesn't matter.
I mean, technically. I'm here to bring you justice.
Queen Irene invaded our land and killed our people. All in the name of the false king Camoran Eredon. The only justice is in the soil, where her Jade Butcher slaughtered our people. And now, that very soil will rise up to take back what is rightfully ours.
Alright, what are you talking
Our
about?
constructs already rise to take back Cormount. Those who follow the Green Pact will see the forest rise against the Dominion invaders. Fitting revenge for the Jade Butcher's work.
Why are you
Ife's
doing this?
children loathe the outsiders who pick away at the Green. Until the Black Saps sit on the throne in Eldenroot, Grantwood itself will rise against the invaders. They weep for Gelthior. The death of my father drove them to this.
Tell me how to stop the constructs.
It has already begun. The Dominion camps will know the pain and fear General Endare brought us 1 long bloody year ago. I only regret one thing. I hope to end the Jade Butcher myself, to honor the memory of my father.
Yeah, your father's alive.
Lies! Our best sorceress spent a year searching for any sign of him. But there's no trace. My father is dead.
If that were true, how could I have this ring? Here, take it.
Father's ring. I took it from his bedroom when I was a child. When he found out, he boxed my ears. This proves nothing. Only that you may have slain my father before you came for me.
If you put the ring on, I can lead you to him also.
Lorchon as well? It doesn't matter. The Dominion camps will fall to our constructs, and the people will rise behind the Black Sap. I won't listen to your lies about my family.
Unless you put the ring on, you'll never know mine.
Lead me to my father! A trick!
Yeah, I totally duped you, dude. It really wasn't that hard. You're, kind of an idiot. But since you're gonna send all these guys... obviously got some, you know, crap to take care of because you screwed the pooch. That's fine.
That's the last of them.
Your leader is gone. Stop fighting. It just ends badly for you. Or keep fighting. I don't really care. End of the day, more experience points.
Oblivion, take you!
Do
you think you'll make with that? Shake it off! You can do it!
I did it. Run like the wind, May. These won't be the first archers we've faced, and they won't be the last.
Victory is cruel. Defeat is worse.
That was a very quick victory.
I am not afraid of you.
The Black Sap are finished. We're at the West Bridge. Come, join us.
Our hero returns. For Rhino, open a portal. Meroth wants to speak with our friend.
Yes, ma'am.
Well done. You fought like a Vindusk Ranger. With Gelthior's
Like it.
sons in custody, the Black Sap is dead. Perhaps Cormount will finally be at peace.
Meroth wants to speak.
Did you...
No, I didn't need your help with anything.
That's
good though.
Your relentless pacing is giving me a headache.
Stop bickering, I'll gag you both. Ha, come in. Good work out there. The Black Sap are leaderless and their attack was blunted thanks to your quick work. Cormount will heal in time.
What happened to
We'll
Gelthior
keep
and
them
his
here
sons?
until the king says otherwise. Better they're thought missing than known to be alive or dead. The Black Sap leadership won't know what to do. What would
Sounds
you have
harsh.
us do? Give them a public trial? This is a delicate time for the king. Gelthior has too many sympathizers in Cormount. Perhaps one day, when things are more stable. Until then, they can rot in here.
Or if he puts him on trial, the king shows he doesn't fear the Black Sap and makes him much
Perhaps you're
stronger.
right. Rumors of his weakness on the matter have been persistent. All I can do is advise the king when I next see him. But my word still carries some weight. I'll recommend a public trial to show he doesn't fear the Black Sap. Here,
Alright.
a little present. I can't make you a Vindusk Ranger, but I can give you something to show you're an honorary member. They represent the king's trust, knowing we uphold the Green Pact, despite our exemption from it. You've more than earned it.
Oh, cool.
Practice makes the master.
My family is indebted to you. I remember your goodwill after our trial declares me the rightful king of Valen.
My father has many friends in Elden Root. They'll see us out of this mess.
The people of Grotwood will know what we've done for the Green Pact. The king won't have any recourse but to pardon us all. You've done more for the Black Sap Rebellion than you'll ever know.
Whatever, we're moving on. So, we've cleared this area and this area. So we've done a good twice. Okay, where's my marker? There's my marker. Let's use the marker. Alright, we'll head this way, then we'll head down. I am kind of curious about something. There we go. Quests. We still have 14 quests to do. Okay. Not exactly moving really fast here, are we?
Taste our steel! That's over with, I suppose.
You're here to collect stuff.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Us collecting things isn't the bad thing. That's a freaking werewolf. Woof the.
They made their choices. So be it.
Crap, go. That wasn't a place I meant to be. Whoopsie doodle.
Victory is cruel. Defeat is worse.
Perhaps your interest is genuine. Correct. We already...
Well, I'm stymied.
Help! Oh, help me! Soldiers. Soldiers everywhere. They turn our holy site into a slave camp. Get out of here while you still can. Dominion soldiers. They're led by General Indare, the Jade Butcher at Cormat. They forced us to dig for them, to uproot the soil. They're looking for something buried deep in the ground. One of the soldiers called it Rachin's mantle. My friend Braylor seemed really concerned. He asked me to go to Elden Root and warn the Mages Guild. I've never seen him so worried.
Well, I'll talk to Braylor and see what's going on.
Braylor is near those glowing stones. Be careful!
Well, he's who I'm looking for.
You aren't with the pilgrims, are you? Then perhaps you can be of assistance. General Endare scours this place for Rajin's mantle, but the relic must be kept from her hands. Either she misunderstands the dangers, or she thinks they don't apply to her.
Why don't you want her to find it?
I'm concerned about its misuse. Unless you're prepared to handle them correctly, relics such as these can corrode you. I would tell General Endare myself, but I don't trust her intentions. Not after she pressed these pilgrims into service.
Queen needs Raji's mantle for her ratification ceremony.
Then she's in luck. I served the 8 divines before joining the Mages Guild. I know what must be done to safely transport a relic such as Rajin's mantle. We'll just need to find it before General Endare does.
Where should we
the
start looking?
Fallenesti faithful believe the Welkin stones hold the memories of the walking city. Earlier, I heard soldiers speaking of the same stones. If you can see me past the frost trolls, perhaps we can see what the stones have to do with Rajin's mantle.
If it's called Rajin's mantle, what do you know of Rajin?
Rajin is a Khajiit trickster god, also worshipped by thieves and deceivers. The Khajiit swap tales of Rajin's greatest pranks. It is said his 7 shadows do his bidding throughout Tamriel. Yes,
7 shadows?
Each shadow reflects a different aspect of Rajin's personality and power. This could be a convenient metaphor, actual living shadows, or something else entirely.
How does Rajin's mantle connect with the Walking City?
Theory, but until I can support it, speculation is less than useless. Perhaps the Welkin stones will reveal more.
Tell me about General Endare.
Famous High Elf General, or infamous, depending on who you ask. Her Jade Dragoons are well respected, but she has an aggressive reputation. Last I heard, she was in Haven.
Why would General Endare be looking for Rajin's mantle?
Good question, which raises another. Rajin's mantle is a Khajiit legend. Why does she seek it out in Brotwood, the home of the Wood Elf King? What could have brought it to the Fallenesti winter site?
Why are you afraid of
Arms
frost
as
trolls?
tall as a person, an endless hunger, and jaws that can snap off a horse's leg in a single bite. Why am I afraid of frost trolls? The real question is, why aren't you?
Because I'm ridiculously powerful? Duh. By the way. Mine.
Let's see what these stones reveal.
Who are you? What brings you into my home?
A simple thief of hearts, come to steal yours from this walking city.
Steal my heart or steal your loins? For your arrow looks a quiver.
Such a lowly mouth can dine anywhere, a trait we both share. What service to our palates should we conjoin in feast?
I am a married woman, so you must starve, unless you care to feast upon yourself.
There must be more to see.
I cannot sleep, and my husband will not wake. What cruel jest is this?
Say the word, Lady Nerume. I will allow you to sleep in my bed.
Scoundrel! You think to steal me from my husband? From the city I call home?
I only stole your sleep, which I gifted to your husband. His inattention must make him harder to love.
What would you know of love, monster? You have none of it, and you will have none of me.
Your protests ring hollow, Lady Nerume. We shall see how much when I steal you away from husband and home.
This is an interesting and very sad story. There's a frost troll.
Let's go! Its eyes are staring at me!
Fine, it's already dead. So why is a frost troll in Broward? Makes no sense.
What else can we learn?
Come to me, my little snowbird.
What have you done? Where am I?
This vault, I built it to hold a precious treasure deep below your walking city. I will keep you safe and away from interference.
Why have you done this? Is your heart as cold as this chamber?
Your heart is cold, Lady Nerume. Warming it to Rajine's shadow will unlock the prison built of your denial.
Never. I would rather freeze until time's end than share one warm moment with you.
So be it. This vault shall forever hold your frozen heart. I leave my mantle to conceal the shame you caused me. Farewell, Nerume.
Now we know why the fallen Esti faithful were forced to dig. We should speak of this. General Endari was certain she'd find Rodjine's mantle beneath the Falinesti winter site. She made the Falinesti faithful dig for that frozen vault. It seems they have uncovered it. And it would certainly explain the frost trolls.
How can we find Regine's mantle before General
Perhaps
Endari?
Kirtor can help. The Falinesti faithful aren't led by anyone, but after the soldiers arrived, he worked to keep tempers calm. He may know where to find the vault.
Where do we find
Last I saw,
Sutor?
he was in an encampment near the dig site. Mostly Falinesti faithful with a handful of soldiers. We should avoid the site itself. The frost trolls are down there.
What can you tell me about Falinesti
They're
faithful?
peaceful sorts. Most believe their faith will one day draw the walking city back from wherever it disappeared.
How would they
You'd
do
be
that?
better off asking them to explain their own delusion. I've noted it's not a religious experience for everybody. Some use the annual pilgrimage to hold a revel in Falinesti's honor. Any excuse to celebrate.
Cool. Goodbye.
Smells of wet fur and death!
I thought I was done for.
It's gonna tear us in half! I thought I'd never escape.
Okay, we'll leave that alone for now. Because we gotta talk to these people.
Why would they have us mine? They're soldiers. Shouldn't they be doing the digging?
You travel with Braylor. He has proven himself a friend to the Falinesti faithful. There are questions written upon your faces. What is it you seek?
I'm looking for
As was
Regine's
General
mantle.
Endari. When our digging revealed existing tunnels, she pulled us back to our camp before taking her soldiers to the dig site below. Then the frost trolls emerged from the caves. They slaughtered most soldiers left behind.
Do you know where General
It
Endari
seems
went?
you diverted a frost troll from one of her soldiers. Upon reaching safety, the knowledge you seek was passed to me. She was last seen in the northernmost cave of the dig site.
Did General Endari enslave the Falinesti
She pressed
faithful?
us into service in the search for Rachine's mantle. Initially, their treatment was harsh. But I spoke with her directly and proposed she take a lighter approach. In return, I would convince the Falinesti faithful to assist her efforts.
Did she agree to that?
She saw the wisdom in my words. A reasonable request earned a reasonable response. A true shame the rest of Tamriel doesn't work like that.
See a frost roll, go for it. That's what I know. When we do go to Skyrim, we'll have several opportunities probably to annihilate frost rolls,
Come and
but
take us.
no, we're getting where we start. There we go. Let's see. We're just absolutely mauling this guy.
Are you another soldier? Come to loose trolls upon the Valenwood?
Sound like Lady Narumi, but why are you
How
in
can
advice?
so many know my name after all these years? Yes, I am Narame. I hope to stem the tide of frost trolls by sealing their egress. But ice is the only form I may take beyond the walls of my prison. Tell me why you are here.
Looking for
You are
Jean's
not
mantle.
the first. General Indare broke through to my prison in search of the same. I will aid you in seeking Regine's mantle, but only if you swear to free me.
Why do you need my
Regine's
help?
mantle is the key to my prison beneath the fallen Esti winter site. If I but touch its hem, it will steal all my hatred for Regine's shadow and fill the void with love. I'll make lute strings of his innards first. Only another may safely free me. A cruel and spiteful jest.
Why is it
To
a cruel
show
jest?
me I was powerless in his clutches. Worse, to kindle hope my husband would come to free me, then smother that hope with his continued absence. But Regine's shadow knows nothing of love. I did not waver, not once.
Where do
There
I
is
go to
another
find Regine's
cave,
mantle?
sealed by a frost-covered door. It leads to my prison. If you swear to free me, I will allow you inside to speak of Regine's mantle.
Why are you angry at
I was
General
delighted
Indare?
to speak with another after so long. But once inside, she ignored me entirely. Then in her haste to find Regine's mantle, she loosed the frost trolls.
What happened to his
Regine's
soldiers?
shadow suspended them in my prison to guard against invaders. It seems they had never before supped on the flesh of men or mer. But once they did, it was a terrible frenzy.
How long have you
General
been imprisoned?
Indari spoke of it being the second era. It seems I was trapped here in the first.
Oof. Sure, I'll offer you. That's pretty rough. A full era's gone by and she's stuck. By the way, just so you are aware, Skyrim takes place in the 4th era, which starts in the game Oblivion. Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, and most of Oblivion take place in the 3rd era. Oblivion's events start the 4th era, and Skyrim is 200 years into the 4th era. We're in the 2nd era in this game. Yeah. That's how that works. Darn straight.
There. Come. Let us speak of Regine's mantle.
Regine is a Khajiit that stole his way into godhood. He literally stole godhood. It's weird.
This way! I'm in here! My prison holds me in complete solitude for centuries. Yet 2 visitors arrive on the same day. But we have little time. General Indari has pushed deeper into the prison.
How should we
Take
proceed?
This ring. It's my wedding band. It's the one thing I hold dear in this wretched place. Should you bring it to the inner vault, I can join you in icy form. I'll warn you of the dangers and aid you against them.
What if General Indari has Regine's mantle? Are you asking me to fight a Dominion
You
general?
swore you would free me! Forgive me. The promise of freedom ruins my manners. You should do what you must, and what you are willing. I will not press you to betray who you are, not on my account.
How can you help me within the
I was
inner
no
vault?
mage when Regine's shadow first stole me from Volanesti. But I've studied every inch of this icy prison. With effort, I learned to sap away its energy. It's what allows me to form the icy construct, as we first met.
Can your construct help me within the inner
Direct
vault?
my wedding band at any foe. I can use it as a focus to freeze your enemies for a short time.
What do you know about Regine's
Very
mantle?
little, unfortunately. It may be a divine piece of the god Regine, gifted to his shadow. Why he would squander it upon me is beyond my comprehension.
Why would General
Why
Indari
would
want it?
anyone want a piece of the trickster god? The answer is usually power. But for what purpose, I cannot say.
I'm
I've
ready
been
to go.
trapped here for so long. To feel the sun upon my face again. Just to think of its indulgence. I know little of
questions?
use beyond the walls of this prison, but I'll answer what I can.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Head up the stairs and through the door. My construct will join you shortly.
Through the inner vault.
Fight? Good.
General Indari's soldiers were no match for the inner vault. Step carefully.
To rest on your laurels. I admire that.
They did take half the health off. That was pretty nice.
No remorse!
You'll never take it from me! Who are you? And why are you dragging that frost witch behind you? Out with it!
I'm here for Regine's mantle.
I'm a decorated general of the Aldmeri Dominion, a hero to my people. Who better qualified to wield the power of a god?
Queen needs it for her ratification ceremony.
I found Regine's mantle. Why should Queen Irene be the one to wear it? I've been fighting since before she was born.
Yeah, it's controlling you. You're a Dominion general. Snap out of it.
You're right. We were overrun. I thought to use its power to slay our foes, but I couldn't stop. I killed my own soldiers. You feel it, bringing my shadow to life. You must stop me, no matter the cost. No.
Alright, I'll do it.
You're trying to trick me. Trick the trickster god, huh? I can see through your lies. I won't give it to you or anyone. You'll fall to Regine's shadow.
The day will be ours!
Both of me will defeat you. You aren't worthy of its power. Regine's mantle is mine.
Come on, get out of there!
You've done it! Grab Regine's mantle so you might free me.
Alright, well, we took care of that crazy woman. She was crazy. I'm gonna free this girl.
I can't believe my eyes. You hold it in your hands. Now to break my bonds from this horrid prison. Removing Regine's mantle from the inner vault weakened the magic of the prison. Now you must break it, once and for all. Regine's mantle is a slippery thing, especially with enchantments that bind its bearer. Place it upon the brazier at the heart of this room, and it will smother the curse upon me. Have no fear. The relic will come to no harm. Soon I'll leave this place and return to my home. I'd nearly lost all hope.
Yeah, lady, your home is gone.
Lady Nehrume, you denied my love, and now I deny your journey home. If you beg my forgiveness, convincingly, I'll return the walking city from where I stole it.
What? Could that filth spirit away all of Fallen Hesti? He took the walking city? He took my home? Or is this another of his lies? What else can I do but seek my home? But everything is so different now. General Indari mentioned an Old Merry Dominion, yet I don't know what that means. Without someone to guide me, I may as well prostrate myself before Regine's shadow.
Why not ask Braylor? He told me about Regine's
Truly?
mantle.
Then I must find this Braylor and see what he knows of Fallen Esti. I should seek him out and see the sky again with my own eyes.
Alright. Up we go. I'm just curious how far, you see, we've still got a ton to do. So we've got all this still to do. That sucks. That's DLC. See, we did Audrin, and now we're here, and then we go here, 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 and here. And then we go up, yeah, and then we go down through here, and go down to there. And we'll finally end up here. And we'll end up here. Well, first one up here, then there, then there. Then there. And then Western Skyrim. I'm trying to think what came after Western Skyrim. Oh yeah. Shadowfell, the Blackwood. Yeah, the Blackwood. So yeah. There'll probably be another DLC by the time we get even done with this area. I mean, let's just not kid ourselves. It's just how it is. Because we're taking our time. We're enjoying ourselves.
You say the frost trolls? Forgive me for stating the obvious, but you're alive! We heard some terrible noises in the caves below. What happened? And you freed Lady Nerume! She's quite agreeable, and could prove to be a living repository of knowledge regarding the walking city. I hope General Indari didn't give you any trouble.
Yeah, it drove her mad and I had to kill her.
I don't know why she did all of this, but she was once a hero. I can't imagine her soldiers will take it well. But as you see, such relics are dangerous. I can deliver it to the Elden Root Mages Guild where its powers can be contained.
Yeah, the Queen needs
I'll
it for a
alert the
ratification
Ultima
ceremony.
Embassy when I've returned to Elden Root. Once I have it at the Mages Guild, I'll see if I can discern a safer way to handle it during a ratification ceremony.
Alright, here it is.
I can't bear to think of the outcome had you not been here. But no matter. Lady Nerume and I will return to Elden Root as soon as it's safe.
Nice.
If you hear anything of Fallen Esti in your travels, please send word to Braylor. I expect I'll be traveling with him for quite some time. After all, I am quite adept at driving off the frost trolls.
And that's what he wants. So we did all that and got that done. Did that, so we've done all that. What's this? Okay. Let's head here now. like these things. These things are doing up here. Huh, I didn't die. Just to mark the occasion, I just got word that Aaron Judge has hit his 60th home run of the season. Baseball matters to me, and 60 home runs matters, so congratulations to the New York Yankees' Aaron Judge in hitting his 60th home run. I am a Cubs fan. I grew up with Sammy Sosa. Saw him hit 60 home runs 3 times. Yes, I know, steroids, but still, 60 home runs is a special number. Congratulations to Aaron Judge. And I'm also rooting for you to win the Triple Crown, so congratulations to him. Also, lore. Sweet, delicious lore. I know it's a nerdy video game broadcast, but, you know, when history in baseball is made, I acknowledge it, darn it. I'm a big-time baseball fan, so I hold that dear. One of those. One of those. There's a sky shard there we'll pick up in just a minute here. Looks like we'll pick it up now. So, found a couple of those. Wow, another book of lore. Go me. Nice. All lore books found. Okay. There's the sky shard. I couldn't find it. It was confusing because it put me over there. It's fine though. We found it. All good. Show them what's up. I've literally no reason not to run. Just
That's got it! Find anything?
We're heading towards that shrine, by the way. Got places to be. And this isn't one of them. I think we want to head up there. So I've killed the Jade Butcher, doing them a service, because she was an awful person. I mean, she just was the worst. As you see, I am running strong.
That should come in handy.
No, it definitely won't. But you see, we gathered some stuff, so that's good. The more stuff I gather, the better. Yeah, I see you. I just have to get to you. There we go.
You return. Did you have any luck finding the remaining fragments?
Found these, that's enough.
This is more than I even dreamed of. I think this might even allow me to piece together the complete tablet. Variations in the runes, slightly altered structure. Yes, yes, this is very exciting. Thank
Cool.
you. A find like this is incredibly rare. It could greatly advance our understanding of the Valenwood Aliens and their unique dialect. I must begin translating immediately.
What's so special about these
Everyone
fragments?
knows the Aliens left many secrets behind. And the more we understand about them, the more we learn about what remains. Their language is part of this. And as the Aliens migrated and split, variations of their language emerged.
And you're
Correct.
studying one of these variations?
We already know there were cultural differences between the Aliens of Cyrodiil and those that settled in Valenwood. Their language varies too, and is less understood than the more common Cyrodiilic. Any writing we find here is significant.
Cool. Glad to help. I will be right back. Alright. Let's try and head that way. Where's our thing? There's our thing. Okay. Just only gonna try and head this way. I've already tried taking that on solo. It doesn't go well for me. We're just not quite there yet. We'll get there. We're just not there yet. We will fight a Litz. We'll see plenty of those in Morrowind.
Practice makes the master.
There we go. I'm gonna head towards that tree. That's where we're heading. Or I'm just gonna fall. That's cool too. Not great. Not great. Let's see if we can't find any sort of... There we go. It's like, where's the quest? Yeah, there's a quest. There's always a quest. It's you.
So, stay your hand and hear my words. Dominion, Pact, Covenant. You're like school children fighting over marbles, while the world around you is on fire.
What do you mean? Who are
I am
you?
the most humble servant to the blessed goddess Almalexia. Her divine vision foresaw your coming, as in a dream. We share a common enemy. That does not make us friends, but it does make us allies. The Prince of Schemes, the Harvester of Souls. Do not force me to speak his name. One of his dark anchors has planted itself in the ruins of what was once the town Gilvardel. Those who came to destroy it have gone missing. We must find them.
If they pose more like bull, I'll help you look
Good.
for them.
We will set aside differences for the sake of Tamriel. We need to know what happened here, and surviving members of the group sent to destroy the Dark Anchor will know best. We must split up and search.
Well,
She is
tell me
our
about
merciful
Almalexia.
healing mother, divine goddess of the tribunal of Morrowind, who I am sworn to serve. Though occupied with the war that rages on, her compassion extends to all when it comes to the vile Prince of Schemes.
You mentioned she sent you to find me? How
My
could that
goddess
be?
possesses many gifts, not the least of which is her sight. She saw you were crucial to what must happen here, and that your hatred of the Prince of Schemes burns almost as deeply as her own.
Who are the people we're trying to find?
Allies, recruited by Almalexia to aid me in opposing the Harvester of Souls, plucked from the best of the Fighters Guild across Tamriel. Every one of them experienced the destroying Dark Anchors, which is what makes their disappearance so troubling.
What can you tell me about
Perhaps you
Gilvardel?
heard the song in the taverns. O Gilvardel, your name is desolation on my lips. Once a thriving wood elf town was nestled, full of life and music, until he came. The Harvester of Souls claimed them all, reaping every last soul. Almalexia saw the horror as it unfolded, but could do nothing. Her memory is long, and her compassion burns like the sun. She sent a group of us to destroy the Dark Anchor here.
Cool, let's do it.
We have a better chance of finding them if we split up and search different areas. I'll meet you later.
Okay. Let's see. There we go. Over here.
To arms!
I don't know what this is.
Maeve, are you all right?
Please get me out of here. I saw what they did to the others. It is a fate worse than death.
What happened
We fought
here?
the worm cultists to the center of Gilvardel, beneath the hollow tree. The Dark Anchor loomed before us, swarming with Daedra, like so many others we'd seen before. But it wasn't long before we realized something was different. We
What?
couldn't budge. Nothing we tried worked. All around it was this feeling, a chill running down our spines. It was his presence, from when he reaped the souls of Gilvardel all those years ago. It's strengthening the Dark Anchor somehow.
So how do we destroy the
There
anchor?
are evil devices planted in the earth. The worm cultists call them Fangs of Chaos. They seem to be channeling the residual magic from Molog Ball's presence into the anchor. Ares tried to destroy one, but it killed him the instant he hit it.
How can we destroy them then?
I don't know. If mortal weapons are useless, if even the most devastating magic fails, what hope do mere mortals have against the Prince of Schemes?
Don't worry, Maeve.
Well,
I'll see
none.
you safely away from this place.
Nonsense.
You and your friend here must destroy the Dark Anchor, or the others died in vain.
You always put yourself last, don't you? Maeva's account of the Fangs gives me an idea. Of course, the Fangs. It all makes sense now. Blessed Almalexia had a vision that the Prince of Schemes had sunk his teeth into the ground at Gilbardale. The fangs she saw in her vision must be the devices Maeva described.
Did you see how to destroy them?
Have you ever seen a goddess cry? It is a terrible thing to behold. So perfect a face, marred by so many tears. Almalexia's tears for Gilbardale crystallized into a beautiful gem, filled with all her fury directed at the Harvester of Souls.
What's the point of the story,
A goddess never
dude?
suffers without purpose. The gem can destroy the Fangs of Chaos. Blessed Almalexia warned me that no mortal could wield the gem without also being destroyed by her rage. She told me to wait for the soulless, deathless one. You.
What
Take
must I do?
Almalexia's tear. Destroy the worm cultists. Their blood will awaken her fury. Once my goddess's fury is released from the gem, nothing, not even these Fangs of Chaos, will withstand it. I will remain at your side to see this through.
Alright, goodbye. Like you must kill 3 enemies. Oh boy. Okay, like 3 more.
She do taste our steel.
Okay. Having a good time now. Don't stop me now. Man, this is good stuff. Okay, that's a 2. So much death and destruction. So much death and destruction. Guess I ain't going that way. I'll go this way.
Man out!
Oblivion, take you!
There we go. All good. I'm gonna sneeze. do this. Okay, I see him, so I'm gonna get him. Neat.
It is dark. The Harvester of Souls' presence is receding from the land, though it is likely that this place will be forever scarred.
Won't the worm cultists try and
They
reclaim
will
this place?
try, but without the Daedra or the link to Cold Harbor, destroying the remaining worm cultists will be quick work. I will warn the Dominion of what they attempted with the Fangs of Chaos. It will not be allowed to happen again.
Cool.
I must send word to the Dominion of what transpired here. Almalexia sees great things from it. Whether good or bad, I can't say. Thank you for your help.
Alright, so that's taken care of. Yeah, that's taken care of. Let's see, is it quicker for me just to run this way? Okay.
Are you stuck or choosing to remain still?
Man, that was mean.
No remorse!
Scatter!
Advance!
That was easy.
What do you think you'll make with that?
Nothing.
Come and take us!
Go around! Move!
That's it. Are you hurt?
Not at all. I just gained a champion point, which pleases me.
Now here's a sight. What do you make of this?
Not much. Heard something, just didn't see it. Alright, so we've discovered Raymond's Bluff. Let's see, harass, bark by stronghold, no casualties, wear them down, return to camp if injured, study the map and back on the back so you don't get lost. Turn the note over. Crude map of the area shows location of bark by stronghold. Take the note.
I'm not afraid of
Adorable.
you. Healer! That's the last of them.
You're no bandit. Not like the others, at least. Watch where you step. Bandit corpses get a little mushy.
What happened here?
Running themselves onto our swords. Drove them off for now. Thing is, there are far more bandits than we have swords. With so many afflicted by the curse, we can't hunt them down and kill them in their beds.
The curse? What kind
Magical
of curse?
Sickness. Shaman Bogum handles all that. Me, I guard the gate. Know anything about stopping curses? Head inside. Shaman said he needs another set of hands.
I'll speak with Shaman Bogum. More importantly, we want a limb. Here's a thing. Nothing to research. Boo. But you're literally an Orcish stronghold. Shouldn't you have a something?
What do you want?
Please see Shaman Bogum if you have questions. I don't know you, outsider.
Found this journal in the bandit camp. It mentions you
What?
by name.
Me? Let me see that. Malakath's Orichalcum's spear? The fire was no accident?
Nobody suspected the fire was
Both were known to
deliberate.
drink heavily. We thought they had been careless with a lantern. The chief's wives had a reputation for scheming. I tried not to believe it, but to see it on the page...
Are you
The
going to tell the
loss of
chief?
my husband's other wives is a recent tragedy. It does our village no good to drag their names through the mud. Please, tell no one what you found. I'll inform my husband eventually, when he's ready.
Why is it my hands always
Yeah.
seem to be cold?
I don't know, but you like that. You liked it. You like that too. And that. And that. So much book reading, so little time.
Yes, I'll have the poultice ready in a moment. Wait, who are you?
I've heard you need help with a curse.
No. My bloodkin are loyal to the last, but at times they're thicker than troll dung. It's clearly poison, though how it affected so many is indeed curious. Why do you ask?
Sharnog said you needed help.
Take this list. Everyone who fell ill had 3 similarities. They ate food cooked in the same pot, drank water from the same well, and wore clothes washed in the same stream. Bring a sample from each. We'll find the source of the poison.
Are you certain it's poison?
With sickness, broken bones, and plague. This is poison, I have no doubt. Symptoms are very similar to bites from the spiders in our tin mine. I'm thankful none have died, but it's damn inconvenient. The bandit attacks are relentless.
Do you think the bandits poison your village?
I won't know anything for certain until I get those samples.
Alright, goodbye.
What?
Well water. I didn't mean to take it. It was literally next to a quest item. It doesn't matter.
What is it? Have you collected everything on the list?
Here are the samples.
This should only take a few moments. Clothes are fine. The poison wasn't in the stream. The meat is cooked past the point of edibility, but no poison. If it's not in the well water, we'll need to rethink this. Wait, do you smell that? Ha ha, that's it! It's in the well water! The poison was in the well water. Even better, I know exactly what kind it is. Spider venom. Enough to incapacitate, but not kill. Odd. Mingling with water in such a fashion would require a variety of alchemical compounds to dilute the venom. I'm saying it's
saying it wasn't an accident?
That's all. What's important now is the antidote. The venom is common to the spiders infesting our tin mine, but I'll need a concentrated amount. Look for broodmothers. Their venom sacs are potent and durable enough not to pop when you smash the filthy creatures. They hate the light, so you'll need to search the deepest parts of the mine.
Yeah, goodbye. Well, you should have reconsidered your mine.
The day will be ours!
Nothing. Get up there. Oh, decorative wax is important. Fine, decorative wax is one of the things we won't be doing, so I ain't mad about that. Alright, that's taken care of. Rotten, filthy creatures.
You, outsider! Bandits broke into the village! Bandits rushed the gates and scaled the walls. There's not enough of us to drive them back.
Are you alright?
It's nothing. Stand with us! Drive these bandits into the mud!
Okay. I mean, where are they?
Courage brings victory. For glory!
Oh, we got a simple, intermediate, and
Nice haul.
master. Thank you. I am pleased with that. Our third chest.
What is it?
I don't hear the sounds of battle. Are the bandits driven off?
Well, thin them out. Here's the venom
Then I'll
second
distill
one.
an antidote immediately. With so many poison, we couldn't have repelled the bandits without your help. Someone deliberately poisoned our strongholds well. The sickness began the day of the bandits' first attack. It couldn't have been them, not directly. You should speak with Moramat, one of Chief Dushkel's wives. She's
Why?
tended the chief since he fell ill. You've shown you stand with the stronghold, and for that, you'll remain welcome. But if you wish to stop the poisoner, you'll need her approval, or the others won't help.
I'll talk to her.
You've proven yourself bloodkith to our stronghold. If any here would call you outsider, you are welcome to answer with the back of your hand. Now, what is it you need?
The shaman said I need to speak with you about
Yes,
the poisoner.
he convinced me there was never a curse. Know that while Chief Dushkel remains ill, I speak on his behalf. I'm his hearthwife, and I say the poisoner must be brought to justice.
Who could it
Sickness
be?
happened before the first bandit attack. None are missing from the stronghold. The poisoner must be among us. Can't be any of the victims. There are unpleasant symptoms. Very unpleasant.
What do you
Speak
propose?
with the unafflicted. Find out where they were the night before the sickness began. Return to me with their tales, and we can find the lies within them.
Alright.
The antidote will be ready soon. Then we can get everyone back on their feet.
Marmon asked me to investigate the poisoning of the well.
Good luck to you. Oh, you want to question me? A bit pedantic, but I appreciate a thorough approach. Ask what you will.
Where were you when
In the
everyone
woods,
became ill?
collecting herbs for poultices. It's a good thing too. After the bandit attacks, I've used nearly all of them.
Can you prove the antidote will be safe?
If I wanted to kill everyone, I would have done it right the first time. That's what troubles me. If the poison was meant to kill, there would have been more venom. Why would the poisoner show restraint?
You've got some nerve. The stronghold survived because of your help. We won't forget this. I wish we were back in the mines, even with all those spiders. At least Moramat is safe in the longhouse.
Where were you before everyone became
Battered
ill?
by Sharnog. I always end up bruised, but I'm a better warrior for it. Sure, half the village saw me getting knocked around. You can ask anyone.
Seem nervous? Is something you're telling me?
I'm a horrible liar. Everybody knows it. Look, the chief got sick. We have a history, and I don't want Marama to think I poisoned him, alright? That'd be terrible.
What's your problem with the chief? Is it normal?
I mean, no, nothing like that. The chief and I disagreed over the mine's value, but we resolved things. We don't see eye to eye on trade matters, but I'm no traitor to the stronghold, and I'd never do anything to hurt Marama. Seems a week doesn't pass without a spider bite in the mines. It comes with the job. Suppose old bites and dizzy spells kept me safe from the poison. I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
Hello, Bloodkith. Heard you gutted some bandits in the attack. You mean the curse? Sure. I'll help any way I can. It's what I do. Most of our warriors are sick in their beds, or barely able to hold an axe. More bandits for me.
Where were
Training
you
with
before everyone
Nomura
came
through
out?
the front gate. He opens himself to counterattacks when he lunges. Knew it would hurt him eventually, but he survived the attack. So he'll remember next time. Or not, and he'll die. He should really try to remember.
Why didn't the poison
curse
affect
couldn't
you?
poison me. Nothing can. When I find a new bug or beast, I don't just kill it. I eat it to gain its strength. Sometimes you, pay for it. But you've never truly conquered something until you've buried it in the ground.
Why leave the gates
Because
open when the band's
bandits are dumb.
attacked?
They think an open gate is a weakness, so they all head for it. But we cut them down before they get inside.
What if they had bows?
They could, but they don't. The ones with bows won't fire their arrows at us. So we stand here as bait for the ones without bows. Then they come, and we make them decorate the cobbles. Told you, bandits are dumb.
Brilliant.
The sound of a hammer on iron is a beautiful thing to hear, whether in battle or at the forge. But our mine produces tin. Can't keep a good rhythm with tin. Once the chief is back on his feet, I'll be the new forge wife. Then we'll see who gives the orders. Not that you care. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Where were you before everyone
Right
got ill?
here, stoking the forge while my apprentice ran errands for Marama. Think she can take her away, make my work shoddier? Besides, temperature changes can ruin the metal. I didn't have a choice.
What have you done since the
Shored
attacks
up
began?
defenses, repaired weapons and armor for the few warriors left standing. Haven't you heard the ring of my hammer? Used it on a few bandits, too. Bandit helmets can't take 3 hits. Clang, clang, crunch. Shoddy workmanship.
Those defenses didn't prevent the bandits
If I'd
from getting
wanted
in.
to sabotage the stronghold, I could have the walls topple or make shoddy blades that crumble in our warriors' hands. Yet the walls stand fast and our weapons strike true. Any other insults you care to toss at me? I have metal to work.
Ah, the hero. What do you want? It's shameful for the raiders to do such a thing. They must have dropped the poison in the well during one of their attacks. Checking and oiling weapons in the longhouse? Bad for the bandits when they attacked. Still didn't keep them from poisoning the well. If you say so. It's been a blur. Can't even remember when I last slept.
Don't cross me.
What have you learned? Whose tales are false?
Namorth and Shanrog said they were
I
trained by
remember
the
that.
gates.
They were sparring for hours. And the others?
Shaman was collecting
Yes,
herbs.
he complained for weeks about his herbs. I finally told him to stop whining and get what he needed. He returned later with an armload of plants. Who else?
Rakaz checked the weapons in the longhouse, while Shakul worked on the
That's
forge
strange.
alone.
I didn't see Rakaz, and I was here all that day. Shakul's apprentice is rarely away from her side. Curse that girl. I hope her feelings for Gargak didn't drive her to foolishness.
Gargak,
My
who's
husband's
Gargak?
brother, who challenged him for leadership. Rakaz was upset when Gargak lost. That was nearly a year ago. You have my blessing to confront her. We must know if it was her, and if so, her reasons.
I'll find out why she lied.
Look at this.
What is it now?
You lied to me. You weren't checking weapons
Now
in
that
the
I think
longhouse.
about it, I checked the weapons the day before. The day everyone got sick, I worked here, in the forge.
Shakul worked the forge yourself
Fine.
that day.
I'm the one who poisoned the stronghold. But what I did was for the good of my people.
Yeah, poison them for their own
None of
good.
my bloodkin died from the poison. It only made people sick, just as Gargak showed me. His brother isn't fit to rule a privy, let alone our tribe. I'm sure she does. Don't believe everything she's told you. Gargak is no monster, and Chief Dushkul would be nothing without his wives. I don't think so.
What?
What is to become of me? Where is Rakaz? Was it her?
Yeah, she fled. She was working
What has
with
the fool
Gargak.
girl done? Never mind that. Shaman Bogum has almost finished his antidote. Once Reeman's Bluff recovers, our warriors will find these bandits and crack open their skulls. I must remain here and see my husband recovers. If you're willing, you should track down Gargak and put an end to his madness.
Oh, where could he
Sharnak
be?
said most attacks come from the north. There are some caves, an old mine, and a ruined Imperial tower in that direction. If you find Gargak, do what you must to stop him. You do so with my husband's authority, with my authority.
I'll stop him. And we're off.
Move! Now!
What do we have here?
I'm here on behalf
Do
of
you know the
Barkbite
code
Stronghold.
of Moloch? It's a simple code, but it's the one I live by. Don't steal, so I aim to conquer. Don't kill your kin, and none have died in my attacks. Don't attack without cause, but I have more than enough cause.
Why do you have cause to attack
When
young
my
people?
father passed, I was to become chief by right. But then my little brother challenged me for leadership of the stronghold. Two schemers put him up to it, as long as he'd make them hunt wife and forge wife. They knew I had no respect for them.
Losing the challenge doesn't excuse
Not
what
by
you've
my
done.
brother's skill. His future forge wife insisted we use matched weapons. As we fought, I grew lightheaded. My palms burned and I could barely keep a grip. But I fought on and was about to strike my brother down when my sword shattered.
Do you believe the blade was
No other
sabotaged?
explanation. The hunt wife poisoned the hilt, and the forge wife delivered a blade that shattered in its first melee. My brother must have known. Heard they died last month. Some sort of fire. A shame they won't see me take my revenge.
Is there any other way to avoid
I
bloodshed?
don't see how. It's my birthright to rule, and my brother stands in the way.
Why rule over Barkbite Stronghold? Why not here?
What do you mean? Base my mercenaries out of this tower? It's a central location, certainly. Overlooks a choke point through all corners of the Valenwood. But no, I'm a Reeman's Bluff orc. Without a mind to work, I'd be nothing next to my brother.
Marmon says there's an Imperial mine
Played out
nearby.
Imperial mine, I'd heard. And it's infested with trolls. Clearing them out will be no easy task. I suppose if there's ore in the mine, I could leave my brother to rot in the stronghold. But I'd need proof.
I'll search
And
the
I'll
mine
send
for.
someone I trust to meet you at the mine. I can't just take your word on this. I'm sure you understand. But I'll hold my mercenaries back until we find out if there's ore in that mine. I give you my word.
All right. Whoa, dude. Whoa.
From the sides!
Another chest. Very good.
Let's keep our eyes open for a tavern where we can spend that.
So multiple chests and sky shards and lore books in this playthrough. Very good. Last time we didn't get a lot of those, so it was nice to see this. Nice to see. Speaking of which, Sky Shardo. I'll be with you in a second. There we go.
Attack!
Okay. So let's see here. That's 10 out of 10. Nice. Very good.
Didn't expect to see you again.
Let's go!
I'm glad you came to your senses about Gargak. He asked me to verify any ore we find, so here I am. Let's get this over with.
So we gotta find some more here. Otherwise they can live without tin.
A fight? Good.
He's down to half health. We've got him taken care of pretty easily here. Alright.
That's over with, I suppose.
What do we have here? This is iron ore. I'll get some samples. Go tell Gargak that with this ore, we'll have the finest weapons in Grotwood.
Neat.
Have you brought me proof? What did Rakaz say?
Says you'll have the finest
She
weapons in
wouldn't say
Gretwood.
that lightly. With quality metal, I could rebuild this tower as a new home, and drive my brother's tin profits into the ground. I'm an orc of my word. My quarrel ends today.
Very good.
Hello again, Outlander.
So we're done with that area. Let's get here. Once we unlock a simple chest. Making up for not having any chests last time.
You got a knack
That's
for
great.
stumbling across those things.
I know, right? It's great. And this is where we will call it.
This one is innocent. Tell her, Gobani.
So we will log out here, call the stream, and pick this up at some other point. But until then, hope you all enjoyed watching our continued adventures of Lysara, Lionne, Breton Battle Mage. Until next time, talk to y'all later. So long, everybody.